We're here with Chelsea Easter. The best part about her is her name, because we have the same name. Chelsea plays volleyball, or played volleyball in the States, and now her and I are actually co-workers, so I'm so happy she's here. Chelsea, thanks for coming.
Thanks for asking me to be a part of this awesome event to support International Women's Day.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here.
Right? And it's so nice that we can connect on a different level other than just work.
Yeah.
Yes, work, right? Yeah. And especially for you and I, like, we enjoy working out, so it's nice to have that in common, because you and I, we're workout partners now, right? We keep each other accountable, so that's always great. And for you, like, because you only recently graduated, it hasn't been that long, so what did you feel was the biggest adjustment?
To be honest, when I first graduated, came back to Burlington with my parents, it was a really hard adjustment because you're used to, like, I had three other roommates at school, 3 girls who were like my sisters pretty much for like the past 2 years. So leaving them in the States, like, it was such a distance and we don't see each other as much anymore. So it was really hard leaving those people behind because they're such a big part of my life for a long time. So that was the biggest adjustment, and then realizing you have to get into the real world and start working.
Yes.
So yeah, that was probably the toughest transition. So.
And you said that those girls were your sisters because you don't have any sisters, right? And so to have that connection to females, having grown up with brothers, do you feel that, like, what about it do you like the connection with your teammates? What would you say is the most important part of that?
Honestly, like, they're, like I said, they're like your sisters. Like, they support you through everything. They always are there to give you advice. They don't judge you when you do something stupid or like you need help with something. Like, they're always there and they're willing to help you. And like, it's just a nice support system to have. So. And
you probably still have them as, like, support now too, right?
Yeah.
So having those connections, like, they're like lasting connections.
Yeah, exactly.
So for girls that maybe aren't at that level just yet, or, you know, they want to get there, so they're just a bit younger. So, like, take yourself back a little bit, like, to maybe like 11s, 12s, 13s, if you can remember, you know, it's a little bit ways away. What would you say to girls who maybe are, I don't know if you've ever had this where you felt like, I'm kind of tired of my sport, I don't really want to play anymore, and like I just kind of want to be a normal teenager. What would you say to those girls who maybe are feeling that? Because, you know, the dropout rate for girls as athletes is pretty high come like mid-teenage years. So what would you tell those girls?
I mean, I experienced that actually as when I was that age as well. Like, I got to the point where it was like a coaching thing / I don't know, I was questioning whether I really wanted to continue playing volleyball. But I would just tell them, like, take a look at how many years you have left to play, and like whether you do want to switch to a different sport, which is totally fine, as long as you're still like staying active, because having that support system with other girls is always awesome. But yeah, if you want to switch a sport or like move different teams, I move teams a lot. But yeah, like, you'll always have those girls there, whatever team you go to, there's always going to be a new family to become a part of. So whether you have to move teams or move coaches, like, I just stick with it, try something new. You never know what you might find or enjoy doing.
And for you, so you said you switch teams a lot. The one thing I actually really like about you is that you are kind of shy, because I'm not very shy, so we're a good balance as friends. But, you know, being someone who's shy, like, how did you find it trying to, you know, going to these new teams all the time and, you know, trying to talk to the girls, and girls at times maybe aren't welcome to new girls because it's competition, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, for a girl who's maybe transitioned to a new team and feels awkward because maybe they're a bit shy, like, what would you say to them?
I would just, like, I know it's hard, and that kind of actually helped me to take steps toward getting out of my comfort zone of, like, being really an introvert and being shy and scared to talk to people. So, I mean, I know it's hard, but you've just got to push outside your bubble or your comfort zone and talk to other people, because honestly, you'd be surprised how friendly people can be most of the time. But yeah, like, I know it's hard, but just try and, you know, go out there, make yourself like noticeable to people and chat with them. Find something in common, or like talk about volleyball or whatever sport you're playing, right?
Yeah.
School, whatever it is. So yeah.
And for the girls who aren't friendly, so let's say you're going to a new team and there's some girls on the team that maybe are giving like the stink eye, they're like not really sure, we don't like this girl because she might be really good and we've heard really good things about her. Oh no, she might take my spot, so we're not going to be nice to her. What kind of advice would you give to girls who are coming into that new situation or have conflicts with their current teammates and they don't really know what to do? Because being a young person, there's a lot to manage and you don't have that experience. So what do you think you might want to tell them?
I would just say, don't think of it as like, oh, they're gonna take my spot. Like, you guys are a team, you're one unit, you work together to one common goal.
Yep.
So just try and be welcoming, and honestly, it'll make you work harder.
Yeah.
Like having that competition.
That's
so,
right.
I mean, bring them in. You never know. That girl might be your best friend down the road, or your maid of honor, like type of thing. So, you just always have to keep an open mind and be welcoming to people.
Well, even everyone has different strengths, so when we work out, you'll do something and I'll watch you, like I'll be doing my workout and then I see you in the mirror behind me, I'm like, damn, like she does that way better than I do, or like if we're doing yoga and like you're stretching way better than I am, like why am I, right? Yeah. But so it pushes you more, but then you also appreciate the strengths that your teammates have,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. Like my one good friend from school, who's also my teammate, freshman year, we were both competing for the same spot, but yet we were best friends. Yeah. So like we just kind of went towards it like, we'd high five each other when we were coming in and out off the court, and just like encourage each other, because it doesn't make sense to be enemies, you know? So you just gotta kind of look at it in more of a positive
healthy
aspect.
Competition and supporting. Yeah. And I think that goes for like all areas of life, right?
Exactly.
When you see someone doing something good, or like on Instagram and you're flipping through and someone's done something awesome, instead of judging, we can like the picture and comment and see something positive. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for coming, Chels.
Thanks for having me.